Second down now, 7 to go. Another carry for him. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
First and 10 from the 41. They give it to him again. This is ahead for about 5. That was Micah Parsons making that play. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Back to the well again. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Now we're on the counter. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Here we go, set.
Here's a give up the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Cowboys territory. 2 yards on the pickup, and that leaves him with 3rd down and 3. Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him only 1 yard. Again, the run doesn't get it done, and now it's 4th and 3. They'll run for this, and he's caught behind the line for a loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
These 4th down runs, it's all about want to and will. Want to keep it conservative offensively, try to move it across, but that defense was having none of it.
Boys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Check smash. Mustang 19.
Throwing off the play fake here. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys push their lead further to start the half. One play after their defense makes a stand, Brock. This offense says thank you very much and hits the end zone for 6.
That's really what you like to see, Kate. Both sides of the ball capable of making big plays
Yep.
and stacking that momentum with each other. And you really like to see the offense was prepared to get out there. The call dialed in and ready to go, ready to strike when the opportunity presented itself.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Simple dive up the middle. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. Back-to-back carries here. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
And he's going to have this one down to the 43 on a good run. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And they bring him down around the 34. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll give him a 1st down.
Kate, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Just 1 quarter. Sandy. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Here we go, set.
This time it's a passing play. He throws a bullet deep to the right. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Cowboys regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
They're going play action. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Alert! Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Check out.
Now a give running right. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Hand off to the back. And he'll get it up to the 27. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Hauled in left side. This gets the 1st and more. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing now off play action. He's on the move. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And a fresh set of downs on its way.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he is into the end zone. Frontalis touchdown. The Cowboys throwing 6 more on the blowout. Now they'll try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cowboys grow their lead yet again. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And they're going to have a 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
I don't know, kid. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the 1st down. Pops up right away and signals 1st down.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Another carry for him. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Gotta hurry this to the line. They give it to him again. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. You've got to keep moving quick here. to the well again. And he's brought down for a loss. And they get to him just in time. That's a tackle for the stand and a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Dallas. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Set. Go.
They'll run the counter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
They'll run here on first down. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Here's the handoff. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 7 yards on the run. That sets up an easily attainable 3rd and 1. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And in a rarity today, he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. They stop him just short and force a 4th and 1. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And they're going to get to celebrate both